Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry if I'm yawning. I think I just got off work when I did this video. I'm going to start off by moisturizing my skin with the argan oil. I use it also as a base just because I sometimes I just like a kind of a moisturized feeling to my skin, and it feels absolutely amazing. I'm going in with the Orange LA Girl Pro Conceal to color correct. Of course, because down here it's really dark. I don't know why, but I realized this, I have a very dark veins that just go out, like this dark one right here. So I have to do kind of like a mustache situation. So take your time when blending out the color corrector because you want to make sure that it's really blended in so it won't move when you add foundation. So for foundation, we're going in with the L'Oreal Infallible. It's a dewy foundation, which I love because I have dry skin, and honestly I hate looking like I have dry patches or anything like that over my face. So I'm just going to blend it out with my e.l.f. brush. And since I have the color corrector on my face, I don't want to swirl it around because I've noticed that when I add too much, my foundation tends to get mixed with the orange, and then it's just it's weird. It gives off this orangey tint that I don't care too much for. So before I go over the area, I make sure to add to my brush so it's not moving anything or it's not doing anything that we don't want it to do. Okay. So I'm gonna take what I have, my sponge, and what's left on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to do that and then press it in. I'm not moving, I'm not going to stay on the bottom area too much, just making sure certain parts of my face get done. I need a full coverage. Put stuff away as I go. Full coverage kind of gal. So I'm gonna go in with this one. So this is a very bright concealer, but we will blend it out and it will look really nice and pretty, I promise. Take our beauty sponge. I've noticed that with these concealers, for some reason, well, not for some reason, but they're very full coverage and they've been around for a very long time. This is like my second or third batch of it. However, not batch, but you know, item or concealer of it. But it dries down pretty quickly, and I'm gonna go in with another Maybelline concealer just because this is more of a moisturizing one, and I just wanted to be able to blend out the one that's underneath. It's very similar in color, so nothing's changing. And yeah, I'm just blending it out just so I can get the max coverage and payoff. So yeah. And when I'm blending, I always blend out up to my temples, and to set my under eyes and highlighted areas, I'm using a mixture of the camouflage powder and the Buttercup from BHcosmetics. And then I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, which I just bought a new one, and I'm absolutely obsessed with these powders. I love MAC powders because they don't look like powders when you add them on. I don't know how do they do it, but it just not even melts into the skin, but it just becomes one with your face. And I just picked this one up from actually I got it from Walmart. I don't mind it. I think the powders are a little bit powdery and the highlight is not as bright as I would like for it to be. But it's not a bad powder. I think the color payoff is really great. It is really pigmented, but you need to be careful not to pick up so much because it's so powdery. Like you could just dip your brush in there and then a lot comes up, and then go ahead and spritz our face. We're gonna go ahead and just get started on the eyes, which I wanted to do second today. I normally always do my eyes first, but let's try this out today. So This is a Coastal Scents Hot Pot. I don't remember the shade, but I like it because it's a tackier base. And I always use this brush, I think. I hope that's this. And we're just going to hock it on. So I'll do one eye on camera and then I'll step off. So I'll do this eye on camera since we are already here. I kind of have the basics of what I want to do anyways. So I'm gonna go in with the Take Me to Brazil palette. I've had this palette in my arsenal for the longest time, but I never used it. I have absolutely no idea why. And then one day I started using it. I always use this pink, but no other colors. But these colors are phenomenal. This is the original Take Me to Brazil palette. I've used this in plenty of my other videos just because, but anyways, so we're gonna start with this pink color right here. Get a smaller brush because I want this to be, I want to start small and then build it up. Too small though. So I kind of want to place it first and then smoke it up. Jeez Louise, I swear my dogs kill me. They kill me. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with the pink. Like I said, very, very, very pigmented. So I'm going to take a small brush that I got from Postal Scents a while back. I just wanted to go in with a smaller brush first just to place it where I want it. And I'm just going to keep building up because I want it to be a very bright but opaque kind of pink. I'm going to take a smaller brush and just blend out the edges. I didn't add any eyeshadows just yet. I just keep dusting off whatever's on the brush and just going back. So I'm going to set the top part of my eye with this color by MAC. Now I'm going to go in with a fluffier brush and just grabbing a little bit of the pink that I used from the Take Me to Brazil palette. And I'm just going to buff out the eye, smoke it out a whole lot more because I want this to be a dramatic eye. So I'm going to go into I can't believe I still have this palette. I really can't. So I'm going to be using this pink shade to just go over on my lid. I started off with a flat brush, but then I moved on to a fluffier flat brush. I realized it was easier to blend out the edges with it. And I'm still just going to keep going in with it and just making sure that all my bases are covered and there aren't any open spots, no patches or anything like that. So now I'm just going to keep going back and forth in between brushes just to blend out any harsh lines because I want this to be a blown out, harsh lineless, smoky. So let's continue on with the eyes. So now that the other eye is complete, I'm going to start working on the lower lash line, and this is just an all-around pink look. I think I only use a couple of colors for this look, and I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line and then go in with the beauty sponge just to clean it up a little bit, and I'm also just going to keep adding some to where I see fit. I love this. I genuinely like this, how this came out or how it's coming out. Ooh. 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 Now for blush, I will using this for blush. I don't know if I necessarily care for blush right now, but I am going to go on some blush. Just something really light, I feel like. And I can like spread it. But I want there to be I already highlighted my face, but I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked highlighter in the shade Golden Lights. I just want this to be a more of a dramatic look, so we're just gonna add some more, just to add some more of that dramatic effect. And then, so for the lower lash line and the yeah, we're just gonna add white eyeliner. I feel like it just makes my eyes look bigger, and I feel like it's going with the dramatic look that I'm going for right now. So I'm gonna go into my Juvia's Place palette. I'm going to be using the shade Garciaa as my inner corner highlight just to make sure everything, you know, just comes together really nicely. And I'm going to step off camera, do my eyes and everything else, and I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, learned something. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in my next video.